Oh, hello and good morning, my fellow trucketeers. How does everyone? I hope you're all well. Today is Monday the 13th. There we go. Took me a second to remember then. It's Monday the 13th of October, and today we are pulling our new step frame trailer. I say new. Yes, new to us. Newly fabricated step frame trailer. So, yes. We've got to go pick it up and then we'll get on with our day. So I'll see you up at the storage yard very shortly. Alright, we are now in the storage yard. I've got to hitch up the step frame now. There's another trailer been put next to it. So now I'm wondering of where I've put the step frame, because I loaded it Friday. Whether I'll be able to get it out of there without... it might be alright, because the low loader's kind of sticking out a little bit, so I can't come dead straight and I've got to come out at a bit of an angle. But we should be alright. We should be alright. Shouldn't be a problem. We've got a lot of trailers up here. I'll be able to get onto the trailer, it's just whether I can get the trailer out. We'll give it a good old college try though. Definitely not going to hitch up to it from that angle though. So if not, I might have to just move the low loader back a little bit, which won't be the biggest issue in the world. But we'll see how we get on. Yeah, I think we might struggle with this. There we go, we're on. Let's go get her hitched up. Right, see if we can get this trailer out of here. If not, I've just wasted all my time hitching up to it. Alright, well, we might be alright. Straighten up there, we should be fine. Yeah, loads of room, he says. Lovely stuff. Yeah, so this is our new modified step frame trailer. You're not going to be able to see it yet, obviously, but yeah, it hasn't always been a step frame. I mean, well, the chassis has been a step frame. The whole trailer was something completely different. Let's see if you can guess what this trailer used to be before we had it and modified it. So yeah, I will definitely show it to you later anyway. Obviously it's a bit dark now, so a bit pointless, but yeah. We'll go on. We got to go to a solar site, drop this stuff off. We then got to go collect a telehandler from one place, a van from another place, and a pickup from another place. So got a day of collecting things, yes. And this trailer has ramps to put things onto, so yay. Got to manually put ramps on and stuff. So that'll be fun. Right, let's get this gate shut and we'll get on our way. So we're hitched up, gate shut, ready to go. Got to make our way up towards sort of up near sort of Michaelswood Services area and go up there. We've got a solar site that's one way in, one way out. So we've got our way there, make a phone call, and head on in. We should be there just past 8 o'clock when they open, so I'll wait there for a second while you car, because yeah, I'm not going to try and squeeze into a very small space when I don't need to. Alright, we're going to go we'll go this way. We got horrible little pallets on. I'm trying to decide which way is going to be better, but either way is a bit rubbish, to be fair. So horrible pallets that like to fidget around a little bit. So I'll just take it steady. All right, it's going up the road. It's dark now, so there's no point showing you too much more. I will see you when we're near the solar site. Yes. Toodaloo. Just pulled into Gordano Services because, well, rung the solar site and said we don't accept deliveries till 9 o'clock, so I've got to park up here. It's annoying. I could have had an extra half hour, 40 minutes in bed. Just tuck them back away. Can't have them flapping about. All the straps are still nice and tight, which is good. No problem. Might as well go grab my paperwork out the locker here, because I left it in the locker. Not the end of the world. But we will show you the step frame. There we go. There's the paperwork. Paperwork. Ugh. So yeah, here's the step frame. It's lovely. It's got ramps down there on the side, which hook onto the back here, so that allows us to put things on the back. And then there is a smaller set of ramps that then go on the step frame here. But yeah, I did say this trailer was a different sort of trailer before. Yeah, it used to be a double decker. Big old headboard on it. Yeah, used to be a double decker from Asda, so I think we bought a few of them. I don't know whether they're all being made into them or not. I think we may have got rid of one of them, I'm not sure. And then there's another one floating around somewhere that's still a double decker. But I think the intention is to make them all like this, but there we go. I think they're mainly to do like straw. So with a step frame you can get a few more bales on because it's a bit of a lower deck. So there we go. Right, I'm going to sit here and twiddle my thumbs for half hour and we'll go make this delivery. I assume it's because I've got to go past a school to get there. So they probably want all the kids to be dropped off at school before trucks start going by, which is fair enough. Annoying, but fair enough. Right, so we've got a little way to go in yet. We're due at 8:57, so we're going to be a little bit before 9. I've just gone past the school that I said about, and it's like 10 to 9. There was a couple of cars there, but nothing too major. We managed to squeeze through. So just come off the A38 after junction 14 on the M5. Yeah, A38. I'm just come for a place called Stone, and we're going down to a place called Ham, and then we've got to turn off there. And yeah, all the fun and the fair. So, like I said, we're about 9 minutes from the customer, so this bit might take a little while, but it could be interesting. You never know. You never know what's going to happen along these roads. There is a tight left-hander to make in a bit. I say tight, it's not horrendously tight or anything, but... Ooh. Hi. There we go. Plenty of room. Not I want to get over much further because there's a bit of a ditch there. Apparently this bit of road's a 7.5 tonne limit, but there's no signs on it, so TomTom really doesn't like it. So it's a bit hard to sort of judge how long it's going to take to get to the site when it will not route me down that road. It's only about 5 minutes quicker than the route it does try to take me, so I got that for future reference. I also messaged my boss and let him know that they won't let me in. They won't let us onto this site until 9 o'clock, so I know roughly what time to start us. I did go to Sedgemoor on the way up and had to go to the toilet and had some breakfast and that, so I had half hour there and then I had half hour Gordano, so I could have effectively started an hour later this morning. But oh well. Anyway, how was everyone's weekend? Mine was incredibly busy. Can't remember what I did now. Saturday I fixed the the roll bar mount on my car, drilled that out, put a bolt through, so that's that sorted. Found 2 bits of rust I need to sort out on it, which is fine. Then done my debrief, then done a couple of other little bits around the house, then went on to the younger granddaughter's first birthday party. For that, my mate Jason came over, left the key out for him, so let himself in. Then we met him about 8 o'clock, went and played in the racing sim for a bit, and then Sunday morning we all got up, had breakfast, and went and done some shopping. Me and Jason went back on the racing sim. He went just after 12 o'clock, I think, and then I proceeded to go up in the loft and continue pulling up floorboards and then putting down the loft legs and replacing floorboards. And yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare in that loft. Come down about half 4, done some hoovering up, had a shower, pretty much dinner, relax for the evening, bed. Yeah, and then about 11 o'clock last night our internet died. I didn't know about it, but Elaine was still awake. She said, yep, the TV all went off. Wow, what we was watching just turned off and stopped, and yeah. So there's no internet now apparently, and it's like 9 o'clock. So apparently there was a vehicle fire up the road next to one of the telegraph poles, and yeah, everyone where I live has lost internet, which is great. Corner. So I've got a step frame of small wheels, so it's not like I can like bump up curbs or anything, so I've got to be relatively careful. Gonna miss that? Yeah, we'll be alright. Good stuff. Yeah, it's quite a busy full-on weekend. And then back to work doing this. It's a soldier on down here and then turn on to the solar site. I think I told them too early. By 2 minutes. I did come down here last week on Thursday afternoon. Yeah, there was another truck in front of me and then one of ours behind me as well, so pretty much a little convoy, 3 of us coming down here all in one go, which was fun. Luckily it's not too busy down here, so didn't have too much bother trying to get around any other vehicles. But the fun fact is we got to go in and out on this same road, so if there's any other Arctics coming in, end up meeting them down here, it could be a bit of a pain trying to get around each other. Some spots ain't too bad, but other spots just, yeah, difficult. Okay, nearly there, and then we got to get escorted on and off site as well. So glad I washed the truck as well, because it's going to get filthy, I reckon. I don't know, might not be too bad. This site's better than the one up near Winkley anyway. That one's really spongy. Well, it's really muddy underneath the board. I think it was wet when they put all the boards down, so when you drive over the mats they've put down, all the mud squirts up through the holes where they join the mats together. It just goes all over the side of the truck. Let's take this as wide as possible. Plenty of room, there we go. Oh, there's another truck there by the looks of it. Okay, they probably cool us both down at the same time. Alright. How's it going?
Who's delivery for, buddy?
Solar site.
Solar site.
Yeah.
You've got to put a contact in there, mate.
There, Tony.
Tony,
Yeah.
Mate, cheers.
Cool, no worries.
You've got to put that on that line.
Yeah, we'll do.
Don't make it.
Yeah, cool, cheers. Might need him to go forward a bit. Yeah, I ain't gonna fit there. Not a chance. He's gonna have to go forward. Can you move forward? Yeah, he can move forward, he's got a bit of room. Don't want to hit mateys Mondeo. It's pretty close to it the other day. I'll get myself there. Ah, he's moving, good stuff. Let's move right back. He's moved right round, which is nice. These mats are quite soft there on the edge. Just have to sit here and wait. Right, got to wait for an escort, so I'll sit tight and yeah. I'll see you in a bit. Here comes my man to come and take me down. He's just gonna turn around and then, yeah, follow him down then. I assume it's because they got different sites down there for whatever reason. Or stuff just has to go to a different area. I don't know. Either way, so glad I got here bang on 9 o'clock because it's now past. That's what it is. No. Are you gonna speak to him first or speak to me first? There we go, we are good to go. Let's follow this man, let's put our hazards on. He's got his hazards on. Alright, let's put our beacons on. We never put our beacons on. Just remember to tell me to turn them off again, because I do keep forgetting. I assume it's because there's farms and buildings and stuff down here. It's just so we don't get snarled up with people and stuff, so I don't know. I guess he's going to the same site as me, the guy behind. It's like a tanker of sorts. Might be topping up their diesel tanks there or something, I guess. For the generators or the machines. That's one thing you want when it's down at the site and they got no diesel and the telehandlers to unload you. That's right, once I've got this off, I'll be collecting my own telehandler. So I could go do my own deliveries. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? A little bit of a kink in this road here, so we're going to take it wide and then turn on in. Not too bad, but we do get quite close to the grassy edge. I've got to be careful because there's quite a drop in some of these banks, but you wouldn't want to go down them. You'd have quite a bad day. Yeah, there's another site down that way, I think, run by someone else. But where I'm going is here. Yeah, the guy in front of me has gone over there, so that's why he took him first and then took me. He was contemplating sort of take me. I'm like, well, mate in front of me got here first, so take him down. Then he come back up and got me. I'm going to stay right in the middle of this track, because towards that field's a bit of a drop off into the field, which obviously, one, don't want to go on the field anyway because it's been planted with something germinating in that field. And then it's obviously quite a drop that if I do drop down, I've got no chance. Because I'll drop down and I'll soak into the soil. I'll just go whoop. So we'll stay right in the middle of the track. And that'll probably get me in and spin me round. Oh, both excavators are there ready. Telehandlers are there ready. Had two of them unloading me the other day. It was quite funny. We all went in, truck in front of me, and then one of my colleagues behind. They unloaded my colleague first, then me, and then the truck that was in front of me, which is quite funny. Not that it took long to sort of unload anyway, so yeah. Turn my hazards off, put my indicator on. I've got beacons on anyway, so don't know where he's going to want me. Does he want me to turn round or? Where do you want me here? Or I don't know where he's going to want me. He might want to spin me round. I'll stop here. Beautiful stuff, right. Hoodie on because it's cold out there. Hard hat, high vis. Let's do it. All right, strap, just waiting to be unloaded now. Paperwork signed. Pretty much ready to go once I've got it all off. Right, we are done here. Matey's waiting to escort me back. Just got to get ourselves spun around, lift our drop axle up so we actually get a bit of traction here because it's a bit slippery. Got mud all over my trousers already, a little bit, it's not too bad. Just got to get on out of here. Get ourselves set for where we're going. Lovely stuff. Right after. Back on out, he wants me to go up at a slightly different angle. Just going to mind out the way so I can swing out. There we go. Now we can swing on out. Lovely stuff. I think I would have made it anyway, but it's better to be err on the side of caution, I guess. No, fair play. We had a couple of inches, so we're all good. Put my hazards on for a minute. I'll turn them off, got to remember to turn the beacons off. So we're off up towards Derbyshire now to go collect a telehandler, which is currently so many miles away, but Satnav's not going to tell me because it's currently telling me that I'm not allowed on this bit of road, so it's having a bit of a hissy fit at the moment. That's fine, that's fine. We'll figure that out in a minute. I'd say Derbyshire somewhere, I don't know. Ash something, I don't know. I'll let you know when we get there. So yeah, but it should be fun. Get to use some ramps. Drag some heavy ramps out from underneath the trailer. I've been told it's only a small telehandler, so it should fit right up on the neck. I'm hoping it's small enough that I can get it up on the neck and then take the small ramps off, because then the van should drive right up to the next the step. Then I should drive up to the step, and then we'll be able to get the pickup on the back. Pickup might have to overhang the back a little bit. I don't know. It depends. Depends how big the van is, and depends how big the pickup is. But yes, the truck and trailer are now rather dirty after driving up here. Still trying to drizzle a little bit, but it's not too bad. Got more tyres to check with this trailer as well, because where it's got the small wheels, they're all doubled up. So there's 6 wheels on the trailer. 6 tyres, 6 wheels. You know what I mean? Not 6, 12. Donut. 12, because they're doubled up. 6 wheels, doubled up. So 12 wheels in total. So that means we have 20 wheels rolling on the road. Well, not now, because I've got my mid-lift up, so 18 wheels rolling on the road. Alright, let's see if we can get out without meeting any trucks in the road. We'll turn our hazards and beacons off now. I remembered for once. And we'll get on out past this maze. Right. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Right, there we go. 2 hours 45 minutes to Derbyshire, so not too bad. We did clear our driving time at Gordano, so we can run straight on up there and get there for about 1 o'clock, which would be nice. Get there for lunchtime. Right. And we are out. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's get on up the road. The tight corner up here is a lot easier this way, so no dramas there. I will see you in a few hours, I guess. Goodbye. Well, we're near the customer and we've got a sign saying road ahead closed. Oh dear, hopefully it's not the road I actually need, because I'm not going to be able to turn around here. Yeah, I'm not far from the customer here. I'm like 2.8 miles, so it's a case of which sides it were closed. If it close this side, that's going to cause bother. Yeah, this could be fun. Oh, come on, tractor. Yeah, I guess we'll find out in a minute, won't we? Thank you. Alright, let's get going. I'm hoping it's a road off of this road that's closed, not the actual road I need. Wow, or it's closed the other side of the customer, not this side. Maybe it's why it's brought me in this way, I don't know. Ah well, like I said, we'll find out in a minute. If I have to reverse 2 miles down the road, then so be it. No problem, sometimes it's not quite clear enough what or where is closed. It's not looking promising, I must say. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Road closed. Yeah, that is not helpful in the slightest. Yeah. Oh bugger. Am I going to be able to turn it there? I don't think so. That is really, really not helpful. Yeah. I don't know whichever way I'm supposed to go. Could I go up through there? Any other way I go now is going to take me through a massive bloody detour. I might be able to back the trailer into that bit there and get it spun. I don't know. Well, thank you for absolutely no information on a closed road. That's really not helpful. Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a spin if I do it. There's literally nowhere to turn around other than here. This is going to be my only option, I think. I'll give it a go. As long as I don't go on the grass, we'll be alright, I think. I'll probably back the trailer up onto the grass a little bit and then try. I'm just going to turn the grass up a bit. nearly there. We're not far off. Come on. Come on. We'll spin round. Check me cables a second, 2 seconds. Alright, we are spun round. We did turn the grass up a little bit, but I don't really care. Yeah, that's not helpful, so I'm going to have to stop and go find the correct way around. So I'll see you in a little bit, I guess. How frustrating. Right. We headed back out to the main road and went up a little bit further towards Ashbourne. So it's between Ashbourne and Derby where we're going. So I've gone up the road a bit, found another road that joins onto the road that was closed. So I'm hoping we're okay. Google Maps are saying this bit of road's closed, but not the other bit of road. TomTom's not saying anything's closed. So we'll see how we get on. Because literally, the road I need is across from the road that was shut that I came down. But yeah, nothing's saying that was actually shut other than the signs. Which at that point, I'm already on that road heading towards it. And it's like, well, is it shut this end of my customer or the other end? You just don't know sometimes. Or someone coming down the hill. Not a lot more I can do for you. There we go, thank you. Oh, steepish hill. You are going to have to come out somewhere. So I'm going to have a telehandler. Mind you, the telehandler's still going to be lower than the unit and the headboard of the trailer, so it should be all good. There we go. Got a cyclist in front of us now. And my bags and that I've shifted forward, but hit me brakes then as well. Lovely jubbly. Thing is, even if I get a nice long straight, it's not going to give him a lot of room for me to get by. Now, technically I can see over the hedges, and he's slowing up. There we go. Try and squeeze past him quickly. Quickly and safely. There we go, we're past. Beautiful. So where I would have come out from is here. But it was not to be. There's definitely roadworks going on down there for something. Oh, hi. Oh. Hi, car. Wait there, that'll be great. There should be room for me to squeeze past you there. Lovely jubbly. Oh, it's taking a bit longer than expected. Hopefully the next two are a bit easier than this. Without any impromptu roadworks that have just popped up for... well, just popped up. it's not fun just coming across roadworks. It's nice to have a bit of pre-warning, you know. Ah well. Alright, let's get down here and get loaded, hopefully, quickly. Oh. Thank you. All the fun of the fair, isn't it? Whether I'll get to Manchester or Liverpool in time to get the next one on, I don't know. I'm told I'm collecting a van. Well, as far as I'm aware, I'm collecting a van next, and apparently that has to be collected today because it was supposed to have been collected last week or something. I don't know, but it depends what time I get up there, because my boss is expecting me to get into the solar site a bit earlier than I did. Obviously, then telling me I can't get until 9. That sort of held me up by theoretically an hour. Yeah. And then obviously waiting more than half an hour to be able to get in there as well, which didn't help. So theoretically I'm held up by an hour and a half this morning already, which hasn't helped. Because I could have had this on and been well on my way up the road by now, if it weren't for that. But here it is what it is. Right, that's where we're going, right there. So I need this van to come through, because I need to turn left here, which means I'm going to need to swing out into the road. Oh, he's going that way as well. Lovely stuff. Looks like a bit of a gateway to get into here. I've had a look at Google Maps. I would assume they have trucks in here from time to time, but you just don't know, do you? Bit of a low branch there. Oh, looks like they do have trucks coming in and out of there. Looks like they've got time marks for them. Yeah, plenty of room. Well, we got there in the end. Alright, should be this unit down there where this van is. Not these ones, this one. Where it actually is, I couldn't tell you. Some stuff down there, so maybe it's down there. We'll just pull forward a minute. We'll just pull up here a second and see if we can find someone. Looks like there's some equipment here, so it might even be out here. I have to load it. At a guess, I would say out here. But hey ho. Right, let's go speak to someone. I will see you shortly, hopefully, maybe. So I've arrived, but there's a bit of an issue. Telehandler's not here. Someone said it could be in Paddockwood, which is obviously Kent, well, Tunbridge, isn't it? So, West Sussex? I don't know, so, down that way. But, yeah, that's not helpful. So, but I go try and find out where it is, and then if it's nearby, try and get it here, or something will send me to it. But until then, I'm going to go splash my boots. So, yeah, telehandler is not here. It is in Paddockwood, which is approximately 187 miles away from here. So, yeah. My boss has just passed me on what he's been given, and that's all we can do. Anyway, I've just had a half-hour break here to clear me driving time, so now we're going to get on up to Burnley to go collect the pickup and try and get that on the neck. Depends on the ground clearance for that, because it's quite a steep ramp up apparently, so we'll give it a shot. And then we got to collect a little transit connect from I thought it was going to be a bigger van, but it's only a tiny little transit connect, so we'll put that on behind it. If not, then yeah, we'll do what we can. But I assume he wants me to put it on the neck, because he might try and find me something else to collect on the way. I don't know, depends what there is. But hey ho, is what it is. Again, I am not given the opportunity to drive a telehandler. It's one bit of kit I'd like to have a go on, and I've not had a go on one yet. So there we go. Seems like every time I have to collect something with ramps, it all goes to pot, but we'll see what happens. So we're going to make our way back out, not get stuck in any roadworks, and get on up to Burnley to go collect this pickup. We'll do what we can anyway. Thing is, I'm due there at like 17 minutes past 4, so by the time I get there and get that on, I don't think I'm going to have time to go get the van, because it depends what time they're sort of open. Yeah. The chances are, if they're not open, I'm going to have to go park up early, which is fine. I can drive down the road somewhere from Accrington, because that's where it is. And, yeah. Go there in the morning, which probably would mean like 7, 8, 9 o'clock start. Which again is annoying. Oh well. It is what it is. That's transport. Wouldn't be transport if everything went smoothly all the time. Alright. Let's get on out of here. I've had enough of this place now. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. See you in a few hours. Right then, we are just about to pull into Burnley. We are on a road. So it was going to take us down to 62 and then up another road, but that got blocked up with traffic, so I carried on up the M6 and now I've cut across to Burnley. Hopefully go get this pickup on. I don't know if I'm going to go get this van in time. Either way, I've got enough time to go there and then drive to somewhere I know nearby to park up, so I can go at least check, see if I can pick it up. If I can't, I can't. If I can, I can. We'll see what happens. But first of all, we'll go get this pickup. Try and get it up on the neck. Sort of depends on the ground clearance of it as well, because it could be a little bit tight to get it up there. Once it's up, it should fit completely on the neck. I'm tempted to put it on forwards, because then there's more overhang hanging over the neck, rather than if I put it on backwards, all the overhang is going to be up against the headboard, and then the front wheels are more likely to be over the neck. I'm not sure how long a pickup is generally, but sort of depends on the model, I guess. But we got about 5... is it 5 meters? I don't know. No, it's just under 5 meters. About 4 meters, isn't it? Yeah. Beautiful. Right, just got disturbed by the office end ringing up. So I asked how many days holiday I had left the other day, and I got 12 days left apparently. So 5 of them are going to be used up at the end of November, and then that'll leave me 7 days left for the rest of the year. Then, mind you, I got a day off Friday, so that'll leave me 6 days. Yeah. So that'll pretty much be my Christmas period, sort of the days off holiday then. And then I'll have no days left, which means when I want some time off for my birthday, I will have to take them unpaid. Because we run March to March. Yeah, and I've got to try and... I've not actually had an entire week off yet this year. I've had about 7 days off, but I had it over a weekend, so I sort of had like the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, something like that. But I've not had like an entire Monday to Friday off yet this year. So yeah, but I will do at the end of November, so looking forward to that. I could do with a full week off. But next year we got 2 weeks off for the canal boat holiday, so I've got to try and save as many days for that as I can. Not really too worried about it, but we'll get there. Just means I might have to have a bit of a shorter break after Christmas, but we'll figure that out when we get there. But then that's Christmas next year, so I'm not really too worried about it. Like I said, I don't mind taking some days unpaid if I have to. Alright. Take that wide. Beautiful. That's just down there on the left apparently. Car. buddy, that'd be great, but I doubt you will. You can squeeze enough, you got enough room. There we go. Right. In here, apparently, somewhere. No, I don't know what's there. I know it's in here. I did have a look, but I can't remember exactly where it is. Did it get up the curb a little bit? Yeah. Right. Just got to try and find the place I'm collecting out of now. I think it's down the end and to the left. Let's see if we can find it. That's where I get in and go home at 4 o'clock. There we go. That's it. Superb. I suppose spin round and nose up to the curb there. I guess. It would be much quicker if I had the low loader because I'll have to put all the ramps out, but there we go. If you carry on BMW, that'd be great. There you go. Then what I'll do is I'll back up here a little bit. And then if I just stop here, and I'll go speak to someone and see where they want me. I'll see you in a minute. Boss has told me it's probably better to put the air right down on the trailer and then put the air up on the unit, because then it's not quite so steep. So we'll do that quick. It just means it's not quite such a steep angle. So yeah. Luckily, these are a lot lighter. That's all about that. Right, let's see where it is. See if we can get it on. Well, we got it on. We couldn't get it up on the neck, it was too steep. Almost didn't get up on the main ramps because when we touched the ramps it pushed them forward and lifted them up. But yeah, I was going to film loading it, but there were people here watching me, so I didn't want to do that. So we'll just get it strapped down, wrap around the wheels. It's a 75 plate, for Christ's sake, it's brand spanking new. So yeah. Looks right to me though. We'll get it strapped up and get on our way. Oh, what a faff. Right, we are loaded with the pickup. We are strapped on. Like I said, I was going to film the loading, but it was people watching me, so yeah, I didn't want to film with people watching because, well, it puts people off. People don't want to be filmed and this, that and the other. But we got it on, that's the main thing. The ramps moved when I was sort of like trying to get it up as well, which is a bit disconcerting, but yeah, almost need something to lock them on. I'll have to talk to them about that. It might be something they have to add on. I think it was mainly because it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle, I think. Or is it permanent four-wheel drive, or is it because it doesn't have unless it had a button selector for four-wheel drive? I didn't see. But yeah, it kind of like pushed the ramps a little bit when it was trying to go up. So yeah, have to be careful. But we should be alright to get the van on the back. There should be enough room. If not, I'll have to take the Hilux off and turn it around and reverse it up, and then get it a little way up the neck to then give enough room for the van to get on. But it should be alright where it is. Should be. Because it's only a Transit Connect, which is not the biggest vehicle in the world. Could always measure, I guess. Look up how long they are and then measure it. But I'm heading to the place now. I'm going to be there at 9 past 5, so I'm not holding out much hope of actually being able to get it today. But we'll see what we can do. Alright, let's get on down the road. 20 minutes away. I'll see you in a bit. Well then, boys and girls, here we are in
Accrington Stanley.
Yes. So we're going to go and try and find this place, which is going to be fun because I can't actually see it on Google Maps. So could be interesting. There's two ways to go down this road. I'm going to go the way that allows me to have a bit of an escape or turn around. If it's not down there, then I'll go the other way and hope for the best. But I can't see them being open. Not today. Not at like, well, 5:15 now by the time I get there because I had a bit of traffic. So yeah, we'll see though. We'll see. We'll try our best. If we get there and it's shut, I'll go park up, and then when I park up, I might try and just turn the Hilux around for good measure anyway, because it's going to be a tight fit on there, I reckon. I don't know if the van's going to have the ground clearance to get up the ramps, to be honest. But then the Hilux has got a much longer wheelbase, so will it, won't it? You know, the Hilux is like a metre longer and the wheelbase probably matches that, but we'll figure it out when we get there. I have to try and like get the straps around the ramps at the back as well to stop them sort of trying to lift up when you first get on them, because yeah, that's not really helpful. Last time I came in, I had to go down some rubbish street, and apparently one of the roads up here is shut, so that's why it's bringing me through this way. Otherwise I would have thought it would have taken me the other way. But then with the way things have been lately with roadworks, it's probably open. It's just saying it's closed for, well, for the fun of it. Oh, there is a red sign there. So go left down here, then right, and then that should be where we need to be roughly. I'm hoping there's a sign for the customer, that's the main thing. That road closed sign is right in my way. I'm going to need to take a hell of a swing around there. Anyone coming? No. Are we in? We are in. We've missed the road closed sign. Lovely. Go left in here apparently. Looks like I could have come in from the road down the bottom, because this road sort of joins into it, so hopefully there's enough room. Find out in a minute. I think I'm going to have to go up on the curb here though, so I'm going to have to be careful because we've got small wheels, remember. Luckily we ain't got a heavy load on. Right, that's that bit. Alright, let's see if I can find this place. There's a sign there that says something, but nothing to do with what I want, I don't think. Alright, this is the road it's on apparently, Brookside Street. Who remembers Brookside, eh? Another rubbish soap. Alright. I have absolutely no idea where this is. I want to go up Vine Street? Probably not. I don't know. I really don't know. I could probably park here for the night. Whether I'll have anything left on the truck in the morning is a different matter. It's a little rough around here. Just let everyone get round and do what they need to do. Cool. Go on, people, I'll let you go. Alright, everyone's gone now. Absolutely no idea. Let's go up this way a minute. Right. Unit 2. What I need apparently is yard 2. I might park up here and just go have a wander up the road and see what we can see. So I really don't want to be driving up there yet because I don't think there's anywhere to turn around up there. I'd have to back all the way down. So we'll scrub our tyres a second. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit hopefully. So we've gone away from Accrington because mate, he's not there. I don't even know where the actual address is anyway. Still got to find it out. But we are now going to try and get that off and spin it round and get it up on the neck if we can, at least a bit, because we've got a lot more clearance here than we do there. But it's also a case of, is the wheel going to touch the ramps before the rear bumper gets to it? So you know, it's going to be difficult without an extra set of eyes. But the matey said with the van they can lift up the forklift if they need to. So yeah, let's see how we get on, I guess. And the steps might be an issue. things we have to do, eh? So yeah, we had to put a strap around there to stop the ramps from lifting up, and then we put that in four-wheel drive, which obviously made it easier because it was wheel spinning on two-wheel drive. So now we're going to try and get the small ramps on here, but I don't think the ramps are going to get to the wheels before that gets to there, so we'll give it a shot. It's going to be close. Not gonna quite do it. Yeah, it's not quite gonna do it. I need something underneath the front to lift the front up a little bit more, so I'll have to pull it forward a little bit and then just strap it down where it is. So yeah. What a bugger. Never mind, we'll leave it there. I'll get it strapped down and we'll call it a night. I'll see you tomorrow. That was stressful. Morning. So after all the fun of the fair last night, getting that up on the neck, my boss now told me to take it off the neck because I've got to wait until, well, it was like 10:30 now. Mate is not going to be there to collect the van till 12 o'clock. So now we're going to take that off, take it down, take the ramps off, potentially put the van on the back. If it don't fit, I'm going to have to turn that round and put it on the back with the bed hanging over the back of the truck with the van on the front. Which the van's okay because we can forklift that on, because we've got 10 pallets to put up at the front on the way back. So yay, more mucking around with the pickup. Let's get it off. broke my ankle then. There we go. So I'm gonna strap it down for the 3rd time. Alright, she's back down and strapped up now. She's backed up to there as much as I can. I can get 5 Euro pallets up here, or 4 standards. So that should bring me right up to the edge there, which should be good. Now we got just about 4 meters of bed space left. So hoping the van's wheelbase will allow it to sit on there with a slight overhang. So as long as the wheels come up to about here, well, as long as the wheels sort of sit there, we'll be okay. Well, they need to sit a bit further forward so I can strap it down and over. But if needs be, I'll have to pull that off, turn it around, put the van here, and then have the overhang of this over the back, which is not a major issue, but yeah, just more faffing around means I'll have to take it off and strap it up for a 4th time. But we'll do what's needed when we get there. I think it's all sorted already. Alright, here we are back in.
Accrington.
So it turns out matey is up this way in the Sanderson Stone place, but my boss has informed me that I might have to go draw a tenner out or something to give the forky to load me, because the forky's not to do with the matey we're getting the van from, so he might want a tenner for loading it. So I've just walked across to a Tesco's, which is about 9 minutes away walking, to go pick up to go get a tenner out for the forky. Here's what it is. I'll get it back in expenses, so no major loss. But obviously when I got to Tesco's, there was a sunken drain there I stepped into in the car park, and I've twisted my ankle, which was great fun. It was my right ankle again, so I'm gonna have to take it easy on that now for months and months and months, because it will twist easier and easier each time. Right, this is where we're going in here. The gate is not open, which is great. I guess someone's going to come and open the gate for me, maybe. I don't know. But apparently someone's going to bring a van out to me, so yeah. Guess I'll go poke my head in for a minute. But yeah, we'll get in, get loaded. I'll see if we can fork it on the back. I'm hoping the wheelbase allows it to sit on behind the pickup, so I ain't got to move it. Especially with a busted ankle now, I don't want to be carrying the ramps around. Alright, we got them on. That did just fit on with that, but the wheels were like about there on the edge, so I'm like, no, I don't like that. So I said, right, we'll have to take that off. So we got that up there, and that's on. Obviously this has got a much bigger overhang at the back, so we've got plenty of wheel on there, which is nice. I'm gonna have to measure that overhang, probably put high vis on it, but we're on. Just got to put the ramps away now, strap these down and get on it. Oh, what a palaver. We got there in the end. And then 10 pallets are going up the front here. We are loaded and ready to go with my broken ankle. Just back up a touch. Alright, now we've got to get through these roads that are awkward because there's vehicles parked in the way. But we got the van and the pickup on. I really didn't need to take it off at all yesterday, because all I would have had to have done is just backed it up. But alright, you've got right in my way now. I need the whole road to be able to swing out here. Even so, I'm still going to go up on the curb, I think. Cheers. Just done it, good. Oh dear. Yeah, what a faff. What an absolute faff, but we got her done. We got her done. Alright, you're taking me out a different way for some reason. I don't know why. Do I want to go out a different way? Is that wise? We'll follow it, we'll see where it takes us. Alright. So we got everything strapped up as best we can. So hopefully nothing falls off. I definitely wouldn't have got the van up the ramp, so, because the wheelbase is probably just as long as the Hilux, but hasn't got as much overhang. But as soon as it starts going up the ramp, it's going to body out before it gets to the top. So we're either going to have to forklift it off the other side, or we're going to have to pack the ramp out underneath to make it less of a slope. And that's with the suspension right down as well. So Yeah, we'll figure something out, I'm sure of it. If it goes back to the yard, I'll be happy with that, because we can just use the lift we have in the yard to get it off, because we can just lift the lift up to the height of the trailer and just drive it onto that. Because it's not far from our yard where it's going. Well, both of them are not far from the yard from where it's going, so I could take them both back to the yard, get them both off on the lift and just drive them to the customer, I guess, if they're both road legal, that is. But obviously we've got low loaders, so we could just put them on them. But again, just that's stuff to worry about tomorrow, I guess. Now I'm due at my next customer about 5 o'clock. If they're still there to load me, that'd be great. If not, I might have to just spend the night on their drive or go park up somewhere else. They're in Reddage, so I know somewhere nice to park up in Reddage. But yeah, I'm gonna have a very, very short day today, because I started at what, 10:30, and it's, you know, if I get there at 5, it's only going to be so many hours. My boss said he'll sort me out, but yeah, that's between me and him. So obviously it's not my fault that I've been delayed a lot. He did try and find me something else to do, but there wasn't anything else nearby. So yeah. Alright, let's get on down towards Reddage. I will see you a little bit later. Okay, what he's got on is a little bit cooler than what I've got on. Don't think there'll be any trouble getting that up my ramps. That's what she said. Boom! Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we just pulled into Michael's Wood Services. I almost forgot to film. Yeah, so the job at Reddage was cancelled because they didn't have nothing for me apparently. So I'm putting in here for a break, because all I'm doing is taking this back to go across and collecting another trailer and going home for the night, and that's it. So yeah, all the fun of the fair. Squeeze no space, I could wait for them, but oh well. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go in here and have a 45-minute break. I'm gonna have my dinner, get some fuel when I'm done as well. Once I've had my break, go use the toilet and whatever, and then yeah, make our way back on down towards Bridport and get parked up. I say parked up. I've done that right. But everything's still on, but yeah, just the pickup in the van, that's all we have. I need to go over a bit more. I'm not quite in the right spot. I'll wiggle over a little bit more. That's a bit better. Yeah, so home tonight. That's what it is. Just get in there. So yeah, not even going to see me sort of unload this, so there you go. Careful. I think that'll do. Yeah, so you're not going to see me unloading this or anything, which is a shame. Customer for the pickup, he's only there till 8:10, and by the time I've had this break and got fuel, I'm not going to be there in time, so yeah. Yeah, so the Reddage drop was cancelled, and I was told to go drop the pick off with him, and then go back to the yard. And then they said, no, don't do that. Just go drop the trailer down at Gore Cross, and then collect another trailer ready to go up to Stockport tomorrow, and then you can either go home or run up the road. So I've chosen to go home, so it's probably going to be about 9 o'clock by the time I'm back, so still only 11.5 hour day, but here's what it is. Alright, I'm gonna have my break, get some fuel, and I'll see you back down in Bridport. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we are near the end of my day, so we are just coming down into Bridport, just going from Malplash, heading into Bridport. I almost made a big mistake. So I come down the 358 towards the 303 onto the roundabout, and I was going to come off and go through Chard, Axminster, and come up round, because the roads are just a little bit nicer that way. Anyway, this was probably about 7:30, and then I come off the roundabout, headed up, got to the shell garage, I was like, the A35 shut, road closure, 8 o'clock. So I would have probably got as far through Chard, halfway between Chard and Axminster, and then I would have been met with a road closure, which would have really thrown a spanner in the works. I would have had to have probably gone back through to Chard and then trip off through towards Crewkern and then come this way anyway. So yeah, I almost made that mistake. So yeah, quickly spun round at the garage and then come down this way, down the 3066. So yeah, just to see me. So I couldn't get to the yard now because they've shut that road. Though where it's closed, I probably could still get to the yard if I said. But yeah, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go in, drop this trailer, collect our one for tomorrow, and then yeah, go home. Take the trailer up towards my house, park outside my house. I say outside my house. It's not my house. I'll park outside of. I park on a road near where I live and then walk home. With a busted ankle today. But hey ho. So the old Hilux has had a bit of fun moving up and down and around on the trailer and being strapped down multiple times, when I could have just left that as it was and then reversed it back and that would have been it. But plans change, as they do. Plans always change. They have changed many times today. So yeah, it is what it is. Bit of a faff. So yeah, would have been nice to get the van right on the very back and not have to move the Hilux at all. But I mean, theoretically, because I haven't collected anything else today, I could have left it up on the neck where I put it last night. But we didn't know that was going to be cancelled, as I was pretty much coming down the side of Birmingham. Otherwise, yeah. Let's take my seatbelt off. So good to do manoeuvres. Yeah, so yeah, if I knew that, I wouldn't have moved it. It's just the fact that once the van's on, I couldn't really take that off because I don't think it will get on and off the ramps. Not without something else underneath the ramps to give it more ground clearance. But I don't have any timbers or anything to do so. So, right, let's put me work lights on as well, give me a bit more light. Which trailer's that one? It's not my one, is it? It'd be nice if that's my one right outside the gate, that'd be lovely. Never know. Can't actually see the number on it at the moment because I'm too much of an angle. No, it's not the one I need, damn it. Here's open. It's not hit the trailer. Alright. Let's go see if I can find a space to bang this trailer. I don't want to have to do multiple trailer changes tonight to move one out the way to get this one in, and then, yeah. Alright, I'll see you shortly. And just like that, we're back in the cab. Time to end the video, people. So, I'm going to head on home. Shut the window up a minute. It's warm in here, actually. Right, that's us done. Vehicle's dropped off in there for someone else to deal with tomorrow. Alright, there we go, video done. If you liked the video, give it one of them. Yes, that worked out well. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit the bell icon that let you know when my videos are released. Obviously, main videos Monday 6 PM, debriefs Sundays 10 AM. Other videos will come out as and when, and that's the main reason you should subscribe, because then it'll show in your feed when those videos are out. Also, I said about liking the video, didn't I? The more of you that like it, the more it'll push the video out to more people. So the more betterer that is for me, and you, and everyone. Also, share the video if somebody think might like it, and leave a comment. Yes, leave a comment indeed. If you ever use a step frame and had to load stuff on it and thought, these ramps are far too steep, and then tried to do it anyway. We got it done, that's the main thing. Yes. So yeah, that's it. All good. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy, look after yourselves, drive safely. Thanks for trucking around with Jono. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.